Hey guys, what's up? With the Blast here. So I just wanted to do a review of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee from, I guess, Generation 1 Pokemon player. So I've played every Pokemon except for Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon since Red, Blue, and Yellow, all the way up till then. So I stopped at X and Y. So I've played every game except for the last couple. And I guess I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I love the Pokemon games. It's probably the first game that I majorly got into was Pokemon. I think Red was the first one I ever played for Game Boy, and I mean I was just addicted. I loved it. So I just kind of wanted to give my review of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I beat Let's Go Pikachu. I haven't done all the post game stuff, which just kind of first little nugget. There's a good amount of post game stuff, and I like that they added that. Just kind of kept it, gave you more stuff to do after you beat the Elite Four. So I'm going to try to not put too many spoilers in here. That way, if you're watching this and like you don't know if you want to buy it or like you plan on getting it, that way I'm not really spoiling much. But yeah, let's get into it. So basically, the first major thing, which shouldn't be a spoiler, I'm sure everybody knows, is that there's no random encounters with wild Pokemon. So at first, I thought I was gonna hate this, but I actually love it. So they copied the Pokemon Go mechanic from the phone or app or whatever. So you run into a Pokemon, throw balls at it, give it berries, or you run away. And at first I was like, man, I like the random battles, but really, I I like this mechanic more than the random battle mechanic that's been in every game prior to this, and I really hope they keep it, to be honest, in future games. So the reason I love it is that first off, the random battles sucked in certain areas of the game. Like Mount Moon, there's 4,000 Zubats everywhere. Anytime you're surfing, there's like 600 tentacles, and it's just good. I like it. The second reason I really like it, and it's not really attributed to the no random battles, but I love that they put the Pokemon in the overworld. So it brings life to the game, into everywhere. Seeing all the Pokemon running around and flying and stuff, it's just amazing. I thought I wasn't gonna like that either because I was like, oh, I can see every Pokemon. Like, that's useless. But I love it. It just really brings so much more life into the game, and you just feel more immersed in it. Just running through the routes, and you can see the Pidgeys running around and the Oddishes like hiding in the little bushes and stuff. And it's awesome. I honestly thought I would hate this mechanic change, and I love it. Something else is the experience and leveling up system, which is kind of tied into the no random battles. So used to, the way you leveled up Pokemon was random battles or trainer battles. So now it's catching Pokemon or trainer battles. So slight mechanic change on that, and I actually also love this more than the old way. So the reason I love this so much more is it actually like I want to catch new Pokemon. Like every time I go to a new route now, I'm like looking to see what the new Pokemon are that I don't have yet. One, because that's an experience boost, so your Pokemon level up faster, and two, just because that's how you level up your Pokemon now, is you catch Pokemon. Um, so I thought I would hate that, and I absolutely love it. This is the closest. So I've never 100%ed a Pokédex. I'm an avid Pokemon like fan, and I've beat all the games, but I've never like filled up every Pokédex. And this is by far the closest I've ever been, and I probably will fill it up. I'm at like 126 out of 151 or 50, whatever you want to count it. So I mean, that's another thing that this really like it really makes you want to catch all the Pokemon now. So I think that's really cool how they did that. Something else I like about it, kind of like, kind of dislike. So this one I'm iffy about. So when you catch Pokemon now, everybody in your party gets experience. So everybody levels up kind of equally almost. Where used to with the random encounters, only the Pokemon that battled got the experience, so you had to rotate them in and out. So I like this because with this mechanic, you can catch a Pokemon fresh, and then by the time you get anywhere, he'll be leveled up enough to fit into your team. I like that aspect. I don't like that I had certain Pokemon that I wouldn't use for 4 gyms and they would still be the same level as my other Pokemon, or they'd be over the level because I traded them and they were boosted experience. So I never wanted to use them because the Pokemon that battles still gets more experience than the other ones, but they all still get experience. Um, so I don't know. It's a love hate with me with that. I think I like it more than I don't like it. So that's pretty good with me too. So the story is super similar to Yellow. Love the story. I think they did phenomenal. They added some little stuff here and there. I'm not really going to give spoilers, but 9.8 out of 10 for me for that. Um, Other than that, so post game I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier. So post game they added a good amount of stuff to kind of keep their stuff to do now post game. Which not saying that there wasn't before, with completing the Pokédex and whatever else. But now there's a lot more. There's a good amount of stuff you can do post game still. So that I think is excellent. Plus, obviously, the online play aspect is cool. So that is really good for me as well. Overall, phenomenal. I think absolutely amazing game. If you're a Pokemon fan, I would 100% get it. If you've never played a Pokemon, I would 100% get it. If you think you would like it, it's got a little bit of like a RPG feel to it. Um, Team building and stuff like that. But it's something else. So this is something else that I really, really like about it is the barrier to entry to play this game and to learn it is super low. So this is like a dream of mine. My 4-year-old plays it with me. So that's amazing, because she loves running around. She runs into Pokemon and she knows how to throw the ball at them and try to catch them. So that's awesome. Like that's so cool to me because she doesn't understand the battles. So if they did this game the way they've done all the other games, she wouldn't be able to play it at all, and I wouldn't be able to introduce that to her. So I love that even my 4-year-old can play it, but it's fun enough for me to play as well. So it's really cool. A lot of people have said it's a little easier than all the other games, which it is easier than all the other games just because you level up so easily. By the time I beat the Elite Four, my lowest level party Pokemon was like 63, I think. My highest was 68, and I really did not grind any extra. I didn't do shiny hunting. I basically only caught one of each Pokemon, and I leveled up a good amount. I even skipped a ton of trainers throughout the game. So it is a little easier, and there's some stuff you can do to make it harder, like turning off the switch and set for new Pokemon and stuff. But overall, absolutely amazing, phenomenal game. I hope that they redo Crystal like this. I hope they redo Ruby and Sapphire like this because those three, so from Red and Blue up to Emerald, are my favorite generations of games. And that's probably just because the time that I grew up in and those are the ones I played. But I would Pokemon. Just redo Gold and Silver like this. Redo Emerald and Ruby, or Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby like this. And please, that's all I want. So yeah, overall, great. I'll get it. Absolutely love it. And I'm going to try to, cut it off now so I'm not kind of just blabbering on. But hope that guys helped you out. Let me know how you liked it if you don't like it. If you got any questions or anything. And I'll see you guys next time.